stations can keep up. At Adaba FM, we not only give you news at the speed of nanosecond, but we also break it down with up-to-date analysis, informed opinions, and distinct professionalism. That's why you love us. Adaba 88.9 FM, your go-to station.
The time is 3 o'clock. Good afternoon. I am Olabisi Olani Oluwasegun with Adaba News at 3 in the news. House of Representatives commends Tinubu on removal of fuel subsidy. Court condemns hotelier to death by hanging in Osun. DSS denies engaging in fights with EFCC officials.
This is the news.
The House of Representatives has commended President Bola Tinubu for his decision to remove subsidy on premium motor spirit, popularly known as petrol. The commendation was sequel to the unanimous adoption of a motion of urgent public importance moved by a member of the House, Jimoh Olajide, at the plenary on Tuesday. Tinubu added in his inaugural address on Monday, said petrol subsidy is gone, a comment that has caused racketeering and panic buying in the supply chain of the petroleum product. The Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited has welcomed the pronouncement of President Bola Tinubu on the removal of fuel subsidy. On Monday, the president had declared an end to the era of subsidy payment, saying the 2023 budget made no provision for fuel subsidy, and so further payment was no longer justifiable. The Group Chief Executive Officer of NNPCL, Mele Kyari, told newsmen that the move was in the best interest of the company. However, Kyari said there was no need for panic buying as fuel queues had been noticed in some areas of the FCT. He noted that the company had enough products to supply the country for the next 30 days, adding that it was monitoring its supply and distribution networks around the country. Barely 24 hours after the inauguration of Bola Ahmed Tinubu as the 16th president of Nigeria, long fuel queues are gradually coming back to the streets. President Tinubu had earlier in his inaugural speech informed Nigerians of the total removal of fuel subsidy, which generated reactions from the citizens. Adaba FM correspondent Oluwaseun Adebolu gives situation report on the scarcity in Ekiti State. His report.
President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, during his inaugural speech on May the 29th, informed Nigerians that in the 2023 budget prepared by the immediate past administration, there was no provision for fuel subsidy in the budget. After the announcement, major filling stations in Ado, Ikere, and Igedekiti were not selling their substance to the people, with only few filling stations selling to their customers at the rate of 250 naira. Some people who spoke with Adaba FM, including Mr. Femi Agbaje, Kayode Olaoye, and Fola Famuyiwa, decried the attitude of the oil marketers on inflicting unnecessary pains on the masses. They called on the state government to clamp down on the oil marketers caught holding fuel around the state.
To me, I see the action of these marketers as a sabotage. I see as a sabotage. It's like they are trying to sabotage the effort of the new government. We have tax force, so government should just unleash the tax force on the marketers. They should sanction any tax force, any marketers or any filling station that hike the price or that refuse to sell at the official pump price.
To my surprise, waking up this morning to see that every of the filling stations around are now hiking their prices, and we can see that people are no longer, selling fuel in some stations that have been selling before. It's so disheartening. It shows Nigerians are not really willing to, free themselves from this unnecessary boundary.
To me, I see the action of these marketers as a sabotage. I see as a sabotage. It's like they are trying to sabotage the effort of the new government. Some marketers, filling station are holding fuel because of the information. I think that is not good enough.
They applauded the federal government on the removal of the subsidy, but want government to put in measures that will cushion the effect of the policy.
President Tinubu, to have done that yesterday, I think is a very good one for Nigeria.
Well, as for me, I think it's a very good development because as a Nigerian, I just believe we are servicing a debt that never existed, in the past. We've not really been, carried along on how we are spending the so-called fuel subsidy. But now that we have a president that has come out openly to tell us we are no longer paying this money, I think the best we can do as a Nigerian is to support such administration.
In view of the development, the Ekiti State Governor Biodun Oyebanji, according to a press statement, is set to meet with oil marketers in the state. Oluwaseun Adebolu, Adaba FM, Ado Ekiti.
And now Ekiti State Governor Biodun Oyebanji has cautioned filling stations and marketers in the state against hoarding the petroleum products following President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's inaugural speech yesterday. The governor urges the marketers to await further directives on the implementation of the planned subsidy removal by the federal government and avoid actions that are capable of inflicting hardship on the citizens. The governor said heavy sanctions await any filling station or marketer found hoarding petroleum products or involved in arbitrary increase in prices of petroleum products in the state. The governor has invited the leadership of the National Union of Petroleum and Natural Gas Workers, NUPENG, to a meeting in his office by 4 p.m. today. The governor urges the citizens of the state to go about their daily activities peacefully and avoid any rancorous situation. The Chief Judge of Osun State, Justice Oyebola Ojo, has sentenced the owner of Hilton Hotel, Ramon Adedoyin, to death by hanging for the murder of Timothy Adegoke, a postgraduate student of Obafemi Awolowo University, Ile-Ife. Timothy Adegoke was gruesomely murdered on the 5th of November at Hilton Honor Hotel, Ile-Ife, Osun State. Justice Ojo said circumstantial evidence tendered against Adedoyin shows that he is responsible for Adegoke's murder and is therefore sentenced to death by hanging. The court ordered that his hotel and bullion van should be forfeited to the state. Justice Ojo also declared the manager of the hotel, Rahim Adedoyin, wanted. However, 4 members of staff prosecuted alongside Adedoyin were discharged and acquitted of the charges pressed against them. It will be recalled that Adedoyin, along with 6 of his employees, Magdalene Chifona, Adeni Aderogba, Oluwole Lawrence, Oyetunde Kazim, Adebayo Kunle, and Adedeji Adeshola were on trial for multiple offenses, including conspiracy, murder, felony, indecent interference with the cops, alteration and cancellation of receipts, and obstruction of justice. You're listening to Adaba News at 3 on 88.9 FM Akure, transmitting from Ilaramoki. After the break, DSS denies engaging in fights with EFCC officials. Details in the second part of the bulletin. Please stay with us.
You can place your business and brand adverts on Adaba 88.9 FM online platforms, at Adaba FM TV, on YouTube, Adaba 88.9 FM on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. With an audience of over 60,000 people across all our social media platforms and a reach of over 315,000 overall. Call these numbers today to push your market before that audience. Kadzim on 080 30414 or Hazan on 080-650-77920 or Feyi on 0814-138-8719 or Temi on 080-66766-944. You can place your business and brand adverts on Adaba 88.9 FM online platforms, at Adaba FM TV, on YouTube, Adaba 88.9 FM on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. With an audience of over 60,000 people across all our social media platforms and a reach of over 315,000 overall. Call these numbers today to push your market before that audience. Kadzim on 080 30414 or Hazan on 080-650-77920 or Feyi on 0814 080-138-8719 or Tammy on 080-66-766-944. You can place your business and brand adverts on Adaba 88.9 FM online platforms at Adaba FM TV on YouTube, Adaba 88.9 FM on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. With an audience of over 60,000 people across all our social media platforms and a reach of over 315,000 overall. Call these numbers today to push your market before that audience.
Thank you for staying tuned. For news updates and live streaming, visit our website www.adaba889.fm or download Adaba FM app on Google Play Store. You can be part of us on our social media platforms www.facebook.com/AdabaFM 88.9 on Facebook, at Adaba 889 FM on Instagram and Twitter, and Adaba FM TV on YouTube. You can also provide us information via email, newsroom@adaba889.fm. And now to the rest of the news. The Department of the State Security Service, DSS, has denied reports making the round that its officials engaged in a fight with the officials of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, over Lagos property. Reports have emerged this morning that DSS prevented officials of the Anti-Graft Agency from gaining access to their office in Ikoyi, Lagos. It was reported that the said building was barricaded by the secret agents and an armored tank parked at the front of the building. Reacting to the report in a statement, Public Relations Officer, Department of State Services, Peter Afanaya, fought the claim, noting that DSS was only occupying its facility where it is carrying out its official and statutory responsibility. Kano State Governor Abba Kabir Yusuf is implementing significant changes to the state's Muslim Pilgrims Welfare Board as he promptly relieved Sheikh Abdullahi Saleh Pakistan and Muhammad Abba Dambata of their duties as chairman and executive secretary of the board, respectively. Alhaji Yusuf Lawan would now take up the role of chairman, while Alhaji Lamino Rabiu assumes the role of executive secretary of the State Pilgrims Board. The announcement was made in an official statement issued by the governor's spokesperson, Sanusi Bature Dawakin Tufa, in Kano. And our sports, Flying Eagles head coach Ladan Bosso says he has a plan in place to beat Argentina in their round of 16 fixture. Bosso's side lost their opening 2 games against Dominican Republic and Italy, but went down to a 2-0 defeat Brazil, which made them third in Group D behind Brazil and Italy. Javier Mascherano's led Argentina's side won all their 3 games in the group stage. The 2-time finalists will battle the hosts for a place in the quarterfinals at the ongoing 2023 FIFA Under-20 World Cup in San Juan on Wednesday night. Now to end Adaba News at 3, a recap of our top stories.
At Wexford College, we promise you a new and exciting journey to the top. Now feel the difference of a world-class academic
You can place your
campus.
business and
Set
brand
out
adverts on Adaba 88.9 FM online platforms at Adaba FM TV on YouTube, Adaba 88.9 FM on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. With an audience of over 60,000 people across all our social media platforms and a reach of over 315,000 overall. Call these numbers today to push your market before that audience. Kadzim on 080-30414344 or Hazan on 080-650-77920 or Feyi on 0814-138-8719 or Tammy on 080-66-766-944. You can place your business and brand adverts on Adaba 88.9 FM online platforms at Adaba FM TV
First news, the House of Representatives has commended President Bola Tinubu for his decision to remove subsidy on premium motor spirit, popularly known as petrol. The Chief Judge of Osun State, Justice Oyebola Ojo, has sentenced the owner of Hilton Hotel, Ramon Adedoyin, to death by hanging for the murder of Timothy Adegoke, a postgraduate student of Obafemi Awolowo University, Ile-Ife. And we also told you that the Department of the State Security Service, DSS, has denied reports making the round that its officials engaged in a fight with the officials of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, over Lagos property. That's Adaba News at 3. It was edited by Olayinka Ojo. I am Olabisi Olani Oluwasegun. Thank you for listening. Good afternoon.
Place College, Akure